Hi guys! I know a lot of you have been asking me a bunch of questions about the new Axent Wear Cat ear headphones. These are still very new to the market. I ordered mine a little over a year ago online from Indiegogo with their campaign, kind of like a Kickstarter, and they just came in the mail the week after Halloween. Since then, I've just been using them, figuring out how they work, and looking into a bunch of their specs. And this video is just to tell you a little bit about them and hopefully answer all the questions you have. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to notice when you get your Axent Wear Cat ear headphones is obviously the box. I think that they did a very good job with this. It's very colorful, very creative, and very informational about the product. All the specs that you need and may care about are back on the back side of the box, and it shows you what the product looks like. Now when you open these, the first thing that you're going to see is the instruction manual, like with everything else. But if you're anything like me, you're just going to toss it aside and probably never look at it again. The next thing that you're going to get is this really cool artwork from the designer and the founders of the product. And I think that that's just really nice that they threw that in there, honestly. The next thing that you're going to get is the carrying case. And this wasn't initially part of the design feature with what we were actually going to get with our product. I think it was initially just going to come in the box with some standard packaging like what you would normally get. But the company Axent Wear stepped in during the production and decided that they wanted to provide us with something a little nicer to make it so that we can enjoy the product a little more, to ensure the product's safety, and make sure that we could actually use it as much as we wanted to in the future. Now, inside this case has everything that you need. It has the jacks that connect from the headphones to your device. It has the headphones themselves, and it has the gaming mic that you can attach, and it has the headphone charging cable. And that's all that you need to know for that. So, as with most electronic devices, if not all of them that you purchase, of course the smart thing to do is to charge them first. So, the wires are all held in with these little Velcro straps. And this is what the charging cable looks like. Nothing too complicated, just a USB port and a micro USB that you can plug in. It's probably similar to something that you can use to charge your phone if you have an Android. Instead of plugging it into an outlet, I'm just plugging it into my computer for simplicity's sake. And then you're going to pull out the headphones. The thing with these headphones is on this side, you plug in the jack cable and the gaming mic. And then on this side, it has everything else that you need. So it has all your buttons for controls, and it has the little port for the charging cable. So we're just going to plug that in really quick, and this little red light's going to come on. So when that little red light's blinking, that means that it's charging, and when it stays solid red, it means that it's done. It will pretty much charge for 2.5 hours before it takes a full charge, and then you will get 5 hours of playtime. Now realize you're not charging the headphones themselves, since they do actually have a wire to connect them to your device. Rather, what you're charging is you're charging the cat ear speakers and you're charging the lights. So, when it's done flashing, you're just going to unplug it, and you're one step closer to starting to be able to use your cat ear headphones. So the next thing that you're going to be wanting to get out of those Velcro straps in the carrying case is the audio cable. It's just a standard audio cable. It has something similar. It has like a little control panel that runs into the wire. Has the circle in the middle for play pause for songs, videos, stuff like that. And then it has a plus and a minus. Those are your volume inputs if you want to control them from the wire. If not, it obviously still works on your device. You're going to want to take the cord that's on the part with the plus side and locate those two holes on the device, the input stations, and you're going to want to plug it into the one in the back. Now what I mean by the one in the back is when you're looking at the headphones like this, you turn it sideways, it's the one on the bottom, so the one closest to you when you're holding them like this, because it's not that it won't work in this first hole, it's that with me getting out the gaming mic here in a few minutes to show you guys the sound quality of how that works, that's going to go in this first one. So you can, if you're not going to attach the gaming mic, put it in the front, but for my sake and my purposes, I'm putting it in the back. And then the other side's just ready for you to plug into whatever you feel like listening to. The gaming boom mic just looks like this. It's pretty flexible. It's really cool. It's held in the carrying case with the same strip of Velcro that's holding in the charging cable that you have here. And what you do with that is I still have the audio cable connected, but you're going to put it in this hole right here, facing you. And it's going to look just like that. So now you have both the connections put in, both the connections filled. And now, when you put them on, you can adjust the mic. And it looks like this. Okay, so what you're hearing right now is actually what it sounds like to hear someone who's speaking into the microphone that came with the cat ear headphones. It's right here, it's still connected. I just have it plugged into my computer right now so that you guys can see a little bit about how it works. It's a really nice headset to have if you want something that will block out sound and something that'll sort of provide a surround sound effect for while you're doing the online gaming. Your teammates are able to hear you clearly. You can talk to people on Skype while you're gaming with it, and it's not going to interfere with anything. There's no feedback. The only thing that you might experience every once in a while is you might get a little bit of white noise, but it's not very noticeable, so if you don't mind that, then honestly, you're pretty much set to go. So for this section of the video, the only thing that you really need to pay attention to are these 4 buttons right here. On this side, it has a minus sign and a plus sign. Those are for the volume control of the external speakers. Next to the charging port on the other side, you have a little speaker which turns the external cat ear speakers on and off, and then you have the little light bulb, which we don't need to worry about right now because that just turns on and off the LEDs that are where the blue sections of these headphones are. One thing that I do want you to know is that these are very, very flexible headphones. They turn themselves inside out, they turn themselves you know, around like that. So if you do that, don't worry about it. You didn't break anything. All you need to do is just snap them back into place, and then they still work perfectly fine. So I'm going to play a song from my iPod right now and just show you guys how the cat ear speakers work. So you go back to these buttons over here, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push the one with the speaker. And it's a little quiet at first, but then that's what you push this up volume for. And my volume's on really low on my iPod right now, so like... These get really loud. They have really good sound quality. And then to turn them off, you just push that speaker button again. So, as you can see, the sound quality is awesome. They get really, really loud, really, really quick, but you still have full control over them. A little information on the cat ear external speakers for those of you who are more familiar with the technology speak. They have a fairly decent frequency response range. The external speakers of the cat ears go from 200 hertz to 18 kilohertz for their frequency, which is really nice. And for the internal headphone audio, it goes from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, which is also really nice. The inside speakers also have a 32 impedance, which is higher than a lot of speakers. For example, Beats run off of 40 impedance, but their range, their frequency response range isn't quite as high. So if that gives you a gauge on the audio, then great. So now it's time to show you what a lot of you have been asking me about, and that's everything that you need to know about the LEDs. Back to this control panel over here. Right there. This button. Right here. Just push it, and they light up. So it's really nice. They're really bright. Really easy to find. And the nice thing is that when you put them on, they're still easy to operate. As I showed you in the previous clips, these headphones are super simple to work. You don't even need to look at them. You get used enough to them that you just click the buttons, click the speaker, and just raise up the volume. And honestly, it's just that simple to bring the party with you wherever you go. So now that all the lights are off and my computer screen has been dimmed, I am able to actually show you how bright these LEDs are in the darkness. So they're pretty bright. You get a lot of visibility with these. They're pretty cool. And yeah, like I said earlier in the video, when you charge these, you get 5 hours of battery life on the speakers and on the LEDs. And again, that's not the speakers on the inside, that's the speakers up here in the cat ears. Other than that, after 2.5 hours of charging, this is a final product. This is it. And honestly, you're good to go. Go have fun. So now that you guys took the time to actually watch this video and learn everything that there really is to learn about these cat ear headphones, I think that it's clear that I would recommend this product for pretty much anybody who's interested. They are on sale now in the United States. They are currently retailing at $150 on the Brookstone website, and they do offer free shipping on certain items, and they will also ship them to their stores. So if you are near a Brookstone store, then you're able to just order it and have it shipped there. They will order it in the store for you to have it shipped there and contact you when it's ready to get picked up if that is what you wish, and just do everything that they can to make sure that you enjoy the product. My experience with Brookstone and with Axent Wear as a company over the duration of the year plus that I had this order placed before I received the product, they actually do care about their customers. They really want you to know that they're there for you and that they will provide you with the best experience possible. One thing that I noticed is that they were very, very particular about how the products were manufactured. If they had any doubts about the company or the factory that they were going to be making them with, they pulled the orders and they restarted, which was really the main reason for why we got the product so late. But they were also sure to email us every update that they had. And for that, I would commend the company for their efforts to make sure that their customers were actually happy. They listened to us with our updates and what we wanted. That's why we have the gaming boom mic. That's why we have the detachable cable that connects it to devices. And that's why this product is as great as it is. If you helped with the Kickstarter on Indiegogo, I would like to say thank you for making this project a possibility. And other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will get back to you with answers as soon as I can. If you would like to see any other product reviews, I can also potentially help you with that. So, see you guys later. Bye!